Hello there guys, how you doing? Level 13 of Kingdom Rush, Beresad's Lair. This is kind of a toughie, but it's kind of fun as well, especially with the little dragon flying around and doing stuff to you. Of course, we're going to play on veteran mode. Before we get there, I have to show you my upgrades really quick. I have archers, rain of fires, a little bit of mages, and a little bit of these guys, a little bit of my extra help over there. And also Ulrich, of course, he's almost all the way up. I just need a little tiny bit more experience, and we will get ready to do mega awesome damage with Ulrich. Let's get to battle here. Alrighty, as stated before, here's the dragon, and you can keep clicking on him and he does stuff, but the main thing you want to do is when he flies away, you got to click in the back here and you get some extra gold. That helps out a bunch. So we already got Myrmidons coming out, as well as some Brood Guards, so we're going to have to stick with a lot of magic right now. We're going to go with mostly magic over here, as well as mostly Archer Towers over here. 2 Archer Towers, and then we're going to have to get something to stall them, so we're going to go with another Necromancer Tower right over here. All the way up to Necromancer Tower right from the get-go. And then mostly Bombard Towers, so I know I don't want to upgrade him too far, but I want to make sure I don't want to get something else there later, which I'm going to want to do. Also, I'm actually just going to clear this out as soon as I get the money for it and get ready to go. So let's get Ulrich up in here to help stall right next to the Necromancer Tower for the beginning here. In fact, what we're going to probably end up doing is Rain of Firing the Myrmidon. That's probably the best way to do it. So we're going to get a bunch of money for these guys. Also, don't use your reinforcements on the Myrmidon because he'll just eat them. He'll eat them and then he'll die really fast and he'll get more health and it just won't be very helpful at all. So don't do that. Also, Sand Warriors are kind of bad. You don't even want Ulrich to go over there. At least in the beginning. In the beginning, it's a lot tougher. So here we go. We'll actually put Ulrich back over there, and look at that. We killed the Myrmidon. No problem. We'll send out the next wave right here. I didn't even use my Rain of Fire. I didn't even need it. Mostly magic to start off with. Magic's always good against all of these enemies. There's almost no enemies that are good against the magic except for the guys that shoot you. Those guys are the kind of tough guys, but they're overall not that bad if you get a couple Archer Towers, especially over here where they usually come from, especially because you can get Ulrich over in there and just kind of attack them right where they live. And we're just going to Rain of Fire right away and send out the next wave. Looks like we got Blaze Wings or something. Oh yeah, here they are. Here's these guys that are good versus my enemies over here, or my little Sand Warriors and all my skeletons and all my guys. He just basically insta-kills them. But if you get a crossbow fort or something, you should be alright versus them. Just watch out. They'll just destroy your skeletons. They'll just be like, poo, poo, poo. Destroy all of them pretty much right away. And your guys, I mean, your guys can help out a tiny bit installing them. But again, it's just not that amazing because they just insta-kill them in one hit if he shoots them. But if you put them right next to him, he can actually start attacking them instead of shooting them. So again, getting your guys up in their grill is actually one of the best things you can do. And again, we got a Rain of Fire back and send the next wave. Got a bunch of money. Do I want to go straight for a Battle Mecha? No, not yet. I do not want to do that. I'd be nice, but I'm not going to. I'm just going to get ready for another artillery here, as well as I'd like to get some defense for the back for when the Night Scales come. So we're going to clear this out. We're going to get ready for those guys. We're going to get an Archer Tower here, get an Archer Tower here, and then 2 barracks next to them. I noticed that I used to do that a lot. I used to be like, oh, yeah, no problem. We're beating all these guys up in the front. Why even go? Oh, click the gold. Oh, I didn't get very much gold. I didn't even realize he flew away. But anyways, we're going to upgrade these guys pretty darn far. I'd like to get crossbow forts. So here they are. Here's the Saurian Brood Guards that are going to come out of the bottom. That means Ulrich's going to actually have to come down here. I'm going to have to move him around a little bit probably, but I'll use all my reinforcements down here, get a crossbow fort, and I'll use Ulrich over here. He'll probably do a pretty darn good job over there. As well as it makes your Necromancer Tower not really attack the guys that you want them to attack. Yippity-yip. And I'll get these guys up pretty darn far as well. I do have my Rain of Fire ready, so I'll probably do it on the triple Myrmidons that I'm going to probably end up killing over there. As well as we get, look at all that money we get. We just get bank. And we just got Razor Wings coming out, so I'm going to wait a little itty-bitty bit on the Razor Wings. Use my reinforcements here. He's probably going to eat him. He ate him and got his health back. So we're going to try and rain... Oh, no. Oh, no. We're just going to Rain of Fire the other back, too. And we took most of them down. Actually, not too bad. Not too shabby. And let's get ready for these Razor Wings. So again, the one thing that you don't want to do is go too much artillery versus them. But if you get up to Battle Mecha with Wasp Missiles, it doesn't even matter. The Wasp Missiles can actually attack the Razor Wings and all the guys that fly around. So overall, not too bad again. Not too bad if you can get a bunch of Battle Mechas. Alright, so we're going to have to move Ulrich around a little bit. I got the 2 crossbow forts in the back here, but again, these guys are not that strong just yet. So I'd really like to get them upgraded as much as possible. I don't know if I want to get them all the way up to the highest that they can possibly go. It would be nice, but spending that much money on both of them is kind of rough. It is kind of rough, especially because if some Myrmidons ever get back here, they're just going to regain health because of that, and my crossbow fort will never be able to kill them. So I cannot let Myrmidons get that far. Alright, so here's some of these guys. They're darters. And what they do is they just teleport about a couple inches in front of themselves, like about a tower distance or so. And they do it quite often, though. That's the thing. Whenever you damage them, they do it. So they're just like, boop! And they boop-a-bop-a-lop. And boop-a-boppling is not that amazing when we have too many boop-a-bop-a-loppers blooping-blopping all over the blooping place. It's too bloopalistic. As you can tell, they can get pretty darn far here. The only good news is they cannot bloop once they get past a certain part in the map, like right over here. They cannot bloop anymore. Right back here, they cannot bloop anymore. I feel like if they did, it'd be freaking cheap as can be. So I really did not get very much gold from clicking that thing. How much did I get? Yeah, man, I got like 20 gold from that thing. That was kind of lame. Alright, and he also got rid of my good towers here. Put them on fire. So we're going to go for the battle mecha. And we're actually going to also upgrade these guys. I'd like to get them all the way up to these Templars. For sure. And now we got some more guys coming out here. Darters and... oh, nothing too bad. Nothing too crazy or bad. So let's get these guys up. Again, helpful versus the Darters. Helpful versus the Night Scales. I feel like they went too many Darters and Night Scale type enemies, and it made it a little bit easier because I kind of have a certain strategy that I use that makes it so none of them can really get through. Ulrich's kind of up in the middle there, just doing whatever the heck he wants. He's just like, sup, man, you can't take me down. He's got another Knights Templar here. These guys are amazing. They're pretty much never going to die. I mean, it's nice to have the other ninja guys because they can kind of dodge attacks and stuff like that, and they're kind of hard to kill, but these guys just have so much better health, and they can also have a really decent attack, so, and plus they have medium defense, medium armor, so they're going to survive for a pretty darn long time. Just a bunch of random guys as well. Really don't even have to use my Rain of Fire right now. But Wasp Missiles. Wasp Missiles! Yes, also, nobody's ever going to get out of the range of this battle mecha, so you can just Wasp Missile the crap out of everybody in the entire place, pretty much. So what you'd really like... oh, I clicked it 3 times. What did that mean? I got 50 gold, it looks like. Oh, I did get a... or no, I don't know. I can't tell. I really can't tell. Because I kill so many guys that it looks like I'm... oh, yeah, I got 50 gold, 20 gold, oh, man, what did I get? I don't know. Plus, when I'm clicking, I'm not looking at this. I'm looking at this while I'm clicking. And we got a bunch of guys kind of built up over there. They're trying to... they're, like, eating all my skeletons and stuff. I think I'm going to Rain of Fire them. Or maybe I can make them last for long enough where I can actually kill them. And... looks like I get 50 gold, but I can't promise that. So, yeah, Rain of Fire time. Bam! Myrmidons cannot get past that point. If they do, I'm screwed. Totally screwed. Also, he keeps attacking these 2 towers right here. He must really know that I have good towers there, and that I really rely on them a lot. So we get another Wasp Missile. We got 2 things of Wasp Missiles. In fact, let's make it 3. 3 things of Wasp Missiles. We'll put this guy right over here, right next to the other battle mecha. Try to get all my guys like right in that area. In fact, I might even get another Necromancer tower right over here as well. Get a bunch of these bad boys. Yeah, I love them. Again, this will make it a little bit worse for me against the flying guys, because of course you're going a bunch of artillery, which is usually not good versus flying guys, but if you have the Wasp Missiles, that's usually not that bad. Wasp Missiles can usually take care of themselves, as well as being a gigantic help in pretty much all situations. Because again, you do not have to be in the range of the Wasp Missiles, you do not have to be in the range of the battle mecha to do Wasp Missile damage. All you have to do is have somebody be in the range, and the Wasp Missiles will attack the guys who are first. So a bunch more Myrmidons, and I think what we're going to have to do is we're going to have to start getting those Archmages up. There's pretty much no way around it. I mean, even with all these battle mechas all over the place, it's just not going to be worth it. So we're going to have to stall these bad boys. We're going to use a Rain of Fire on them. Ulrich's also back, so it's going to help in stalling any guys. A couple Myrmidons coming in here, and Archmage time. 1 Archmage is not going to be enough. We're definitely going to need more than that. And here they are, the Quetzalcoatlers, or whatever they are. Saurian Quetzal. It's a pretzel. Look at that. We got some pretzels flying out here. And they do lay eggs or something that hatches the smaller razor wing. So there you go. He's got little purple eggs over there. Those evil little eggs. You got to kill them as fast as possible. It's the main thing. You can tell Wasp Missile's killing them pretty fast. Not doing as good as I probably would like to. Especially because they're kind of like overwhelming me a little bit. But again, not too bad if we can kill these guys. We have so much battle mech action that it should not really be a big deal for us for the rest of the game. And so many skeletons as well. Look at all these skeletons, like 15 of them, and all battle mechas all over there. Let's get these Wasp Missiles up. 1 Wasp Missile, and can we go for 2? 2 Wasp Missiles, all we need is a little bit more money. Fires double the missiles on each volley. Just plain amazing. Come on, there we go. And more guys are coming out down to the bottom here, so I might go for another battle mecha over here as well. I think that's the last flying guy wave. So here they are. Here's a new type of enemy. This is a savant. So these guys just summon guys to attack. They're kind of like tricksters, but not quite as good. You can usually deal with them fairly easily, especially if you move Ulrich up next to them and just attack them with Ulrich. So we're just going to get Ulrich up in his grill. He's going to do some double attacks on him. And get a bunch of Sand Warriors attacking him, and no big deal for us. No big deal at all. In fact, we actually destroyed the other one really freaking easily. A couple guys trying to run through here, but I'm just going to get another one of these guys. All the way up to Battle Mecha. Again, different strategies for different areas of the game. The first 6 levels, I believe, are different than the second set of 5 levels compared to the third set of 5 levels. Always different. You always got to play it a different way. I go a lot of battle mechas and a lot of artillery in these last few last few levels compared to the first few levels. There's just so many more guys to deal with that if you have so many more of them, you want to use things that have grouped attacks. You know, Necromancer's Pestilence, these things, Battle Mecha action, Dwarfs as well, usually pretty good. But there's usually not as many good Dwarf spots in the last 6 levels compared to the middle 5 levels, or the last 5 levels compared to the middle 5 levels. And we're just going to go for the next wave right here. Alright, already 13 out of 15. We got some brutes coming out now. So those guys like to tank damage. Indeed they do. So more magic. Magic! Magic! And there's a lot of guys trying to... Look at all those darters trying to run through, but I'm going to say, no, you ain't getting through, dog. All those wasp missiles, too, helped out tremendously. Darters, a lot of darters. I was surprised that so many got that far in the game. And guess who just died? Ulrich. Ulrich just died. And I have 4 sets of wasp missiles. That's just plain amazing. We're going to have to move this guy a little bit closer to the middle here. I want them all to line up. And Ulrich, he's still not back yet. He's got a lot of experience going in here. He should be to level 10 pretty darn soon here. And there he is. Ulrich is back. I got my Rain of Fire ready for whenever. I think I'm just going to Rain of Fire these Savants. Rain of Fire the Savants, and the Brute will also get some mega damage from that. And I think I'm pretty much ready for the next wave. But I'm not going to do it yet. I don't want to get caught with my pants down and just say, whoopsie doodle. I made it to 13, but now I'm dead. And I'm kind of not really microing Ulrich as much as I should be. I will also get critical mass on these two, not the far one. I feel like these two will reach enough guys where I can actually get them all bundled up and still in that area right there. And now it's about time. Myrmidons, Brutes, and Night Scales. So what I'd like to do is I'd like to, yeah. I just don't want those Night Scales to get through. 1 life makes a big difference to me because I'm going for a No Lives Lost series. I'm not going for a 3-star series. I want to make sure you guys know that I'm a good player, not just an okay player. So, next thing we can do is get 1 more of the artilleries. 1 last artillery guy. Up to a battle mecha. Bunch of guys trying to run through here, but oh man, why couldn't I click off that? A few more Night Scales trying to run through here, but we are taking them down. Again, a little bit more on the left side, but we are able to destroy them. And we are going to Rain of Fire, these big things. I died hard so many times. And Battle Mecha. 1, 2, Wasp Missiles. I need to pay attention a little bit more to Ulrich. I don't want him to die so much. I don't think it really matters that much, but it's not nice to have him die. So all these Battle Mechas are just piled up. Look at the Wasp Missiles. They're just going to go bam, 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 and destroy him. Destroy them all. If you just see all... Oh, look at that. I got too excited about the Wasp Missiles. And guess who died again? Alright, so there's some Darters, there's some Brutes, there's some Myrmidons, there's some Savants, there's some Blaze Fangs. So what I'd like to do is I'm going to get these guys upgraded all the way. As well as I'm going to get a couple of these barrages going. And Ulrich's finally back. So I'm going to move Ulrich also all the way back to the back here. I do not want these Night Scales to get through. Look how amazing we are doing versus the Night Scales with those Wasp Missiles, though. We're killing most of them before they can even do anything. Only 3 of them on this side, only 3 of them on that side. That's exactly how many we want. We do not want 4 to come out all at the same time, though. That is just plain awful. Bunch of Myrmidons, though. Look at all those Myrmidons coming up down on the left there. Whoa, man. Just so much random crap going on in the middle here. I will move Ulrich back here. Maybe he'll get to level 10 today. I know it's going to be a lot of experience. And he's dying so freaking fast. Get him out of there. We do not want those Blaze Fangs to kill me. More Night Scales coming out. Maybe Ulrich can just deal with them. Put my reinforcements and stuff over there. I got my Rain of Fire all ready to go. So I think I'm just going to Rain of Fire this big group of Myrmidons. And bam! Took him down, get a couple more of these. Upgrade all this random stuff. All that random stuff. And oh my goodness, the dragon's coming. I could also get the sludge. Waste disposal. We'll just get a couple waste disposals. I think that just slows him down. Slows ground enemies for 4 seconds. So not the best thing in the entire world. But if you can slow them down all in this area, it's pretty big help, if you ask me. And again, we're just cleaning them all up. We just got a bunch of guys all piled up right here. Cleaning up a few more brutes, and we should be able to beat this level. Yes, indeedy. Level 13. You can't handle me. I'm just way too good. Way too good for you. I know I want lots of battle mechas, and I don't even have any battle mecha upgrades. Or even, I mean, any artillery upgrades with my stars. I don't have anything for that. So that's all I have for you guys today. As always, please press that little like button, and have a great day.